Namaste, my friends. I wanted to offer you a very simple practice that you might do in the evenings, winding down after a day at work or when you're tired. So we'll take mostly seated and prone postures lying on our backs. So just placing your hands at your heart center, we'll chant Om together. Om. So come to lying all the way down on your back. And just take your knees in towards your chest and rock side to side. And then here, place your right foot down onto the mat. Rotate your left leg out from the hip. Suchi Dandrasana, left ankle onto the right thigh. Pause here and press your hands against your thighs. And then wrap the left hand through and the right hand around, drawing your right knee up in towards your chest. Keeping the back of the neck long. And then here, begin to open out through the right leg. The hands can go all the way up to the ankle if that feels good. Then inhale from here and exhale. Release down. Take your arms out in a T shape from your shoulders. And then here, right foot down onto the mat. Left foot is going to stay where it is. And we're going to bring both feet, the right knee and the left foot, over to the right side in a kind of unconventional twist here. Feels really good as we roll the left knee up towards the sky. And then inhale back to center. Place the left foot down onto the mat. Right knee lifts up, rotate out from the hip, right ankle across the left thigh. Just pause here for a moment. You can take your hands to the front and press down and away. Then lifting the left foot up, take the right hand around, lengthen through the back of the neck. So taking some gentle hip openers and psoas release at the end of the day can prepare us for a very nice sleep. We want to set ourselves up for good sleep. Begin to extend through the left leg, take the hands around to the ankles if that feels good, making sure the tailbone is still extending out, and you should feel a fairly intense stretch through the outside of the right hip here. Sorry. And releasing, placing the left foot down on the mat, taking the arms out wide from the shoulders. We're going to just take this whole formation and drop it over to the left side. Inhale back to center. Take the legs up and out, happy baby pose. Supta Ananda Balasana. And then take your heels and drop them down by your sits bones. I'm going to rotate my knees out and down here as I hold on to my heels. And I rock forward through my lower back, getting a stretch through my shoulders. Then placing your feet down onto the mat 4 to 6 inches in front of your sits bones, big toes inside the heels, palms down onto the mat. Inhale, your pelvis up towards the sky. The hands can be onto the ankles or clasped behind the back. Pressing through your big toes, rolling your inner thighs, release down through the spine, 1 vertebra at a time. Take the legs out as wide as the mat, feet down, knees bent. Drop both knees over to the right side. If it feels comfortable, lift the right foot up, flex the foot, and draw the right ankle on top of the left thigh. Release, take both knees up towards the sky, feet down onto the mat. Inhale from here. Exhale, knees over to the left side. Flex the left foot, take the left ankle to the right thigh. Coax the knee down towards the mat if this feels comfortable. Inhale from here. Exhale, release. Roll over onto your right side and make your way up to seated. Soles of the feet together, knees apart. Inhale from here. Exhale, down and forward. Inhale, roll up through the spine. Take the left leg out to the side. Draw the right knee in towards the chest. Opening the side waist a little bit. Inhale, left arm down towards the ankle or foot. Take the right arm up and over, lengthening through the side of the waist. Inhaling up. Exhale down and over this right heel. Inhale, roll up through the spine. Left heel into the groin, right leg out long. Inhale, right hand down. Exhale, left arm up and over. Inhale up. Exhale, lengthen down in between. Inhale, roll up through the spine. Bring your legs around behind you, knees down onto the mat, chest down onto the thighs. We'll come into a child's pose. Very simple, very grounded, very connected. All we're doing is reconnecting with our breath. Simply inhaling and exhaling. And then let's inhale up onto the hands and knees, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Inhaling, expanding, crown of the head and tailbone up, exhaling. Inhaling, expanding. Exhale, release. And then here, walk the hands out slightly in front of the shoulders, tuck the toes, inhale deeply, exhale completely, downward facing dog, sliding the scapula away from each other and really grounding through the heels. And take your knees down to the mat. From your hands and knees, slide your left knee forward, rotate out from the hip. Take the right leg out behind you. Roll the right hip point forward and draw yourself down and over into a pigeon pose. Eka Pada Raja Kapotasana A. Then inhale from here, exhale back up onto the hands and knees. Inhale deeply, exhale, right knee comes through. Tuck under the back left toes, adjusting the left hip, point forward. The heel can be into the groin and the foot can be not flexed. The ankle can be soft until the lower leg is parallel to the front of the mat, at which point you'll want to flex the front foot to stabilize the knee. And hands underneath the shoulders, release yourself back and bring the legs around to the front. Agni Stambhava, fire log posture. So here, we can just be in a cross-legged posture and come down and forward. If we'd like to go further, placing the left shin parallel to the front of the mat, flex the right foot, place the right shin on top of the left. Inhale from here, exhale down and forward over the legs. You'll feel a deep stretch through the outside of the hips. Inhaling up, exhaling other side. Right shin parallel, left shin parallel. Flex, inhale from here, exhale down and forward. And inhale, rolling up through the spine. Here, let's take a blanket. We'll roll it up. Here it is folded in quarters. We'll roll it up all the way. And then we'll place it. If we're longer, if we're taller, we need probably 2 blankets. That's fine. We're going to place it right in front of the sacrum and take our whole spine down over the blanket. And then we're going to extend our legs out long on the mat, taking them as wide as the mat. Roll the legs in and out, and then let them fall out to the pinky toe edge. Take your arms straight out from the shoulders, rotate your palms down, and then walk your fingers away from your heart center. Then inhale, stretch through the arms, and then place the backs of the hands onto the mat, palms up. Let your whole body relax. Allow your spine to be supported by the blanket. Sits bones down onto the mat, heart center elevated. Undoing all the slumping if you've done any slumping over computers or phones today. Allowing the shoulders to open, the neck to open. The back of the heart center to open. So you can stay here for your Shavasana, or if you'd like to, come all the way down onto your back. Releasing all the way down onto the mat, palms up. Back of the body supported. Then placing your feet down onto the mat, stretching your body out, rolling over onto your right side, and coming up to seated to complete our practice. We'll place our hands at our heart center and chant Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste.